Hi, welcome to Linda Toman Craft Along. This is a card I made using Brutus Monroe embossing powder, mermaid tail, and distress oxide. Used salty ocean, and I used a Cuttlebug embossing folder that I got at the cyber sale for $1 to create this little a gift for you card. You can put an actual gift card in it, or you can just attach it to another gift. Like for a wedding or birthday or whatever. And then here's my first attempt at a shaker card. Not very good. Not good at all. I tried to do it without using regular acetate. I used a little bag and I just kind of messed it all up on the inside. And for the inside, I made homemade glitter. No, I made homemade confetti. And I took glitter paper and I glued it to each other, the back sides to the back side, and I took a hole punch and I just punched a whole bunch out. And then to make the little squares, I took the circle pieces and I cut out little squares from in between what was left after punching out the circles. And I'm trying to talk as fast as this video is going and I need to stop. So anyway, so that's the confetti that I made myself. I think it's really pretty. And so there's little circle pieces from the Sizzix die I used to cut out the circle for the window of the shaker card. And that's the acetate. It is Cricut acetate that I got in a mystery box. And I used the Sizzix die to measure my acetate so I can see, because I wanted to make sure that it fit in the window, but it didn't go outside the mat that holds it down to the main page. So I don't know, I say Sizzix, but I really don't know what brand. I don't remember what brand that is. It might be Doris, actually, the nesting die set. That's one of the circles. It's a 3-inch circle. And I'm just lining them up, making sure they line up. And it's time to prep all the paper. Get everything ready and start putting this together now. I got my paper for inking. And I'm getting the Spellbinder Celebrations ink in Captivating Coral. And I'm getting my Ranger blender somewhere. There it is. And now I'm going to just start blending. And I'm going to use the technique that May told me. No, she didn't tell me specifically. It's a video of hers that I watched where she has something or somebody made for her and it's laminated and she uses it to put her ink on because it doesn't absorb the ink. So I figured the acetate on that little package for my Pop Dots would work the same. And then that way it'll go on more even. And then she also said to use the heel, not to put it flat down. And you'll get a better even without big dark blobs. And it's true. It's working. It's a lot more even. I really like that. Thank you for that tip, May. You probably won't watch this video, but if you do, thank you for that tip. And I absolutely love that Captivating Coral color. It's funny how you can watch some videos and watch, if you watch all the main people, you'll see all the little different techniques people pick up along the way. And when I was cutting my paper, I taped them together so that the circle would be where I wanted the circle appropriately, so that my matting was right going around it. And then when I taped it, it left its glue on it. And then when you're using a Sizzix, the plates, I didn't know when I first got my Sizzix that you should make sure only one plate is getting the cutting impressions. Because when you go to do your papers, they will pick up the other impressions off the plate onto the paper. It's almost like embosses all the cuts onto it. But we can turn that upside down and then just go on. What is it Mamie says? Not stressing. Not gonna stress about that. That's what she says. I'm extra. I'm gonna stress. No, I'm not. So here we go. Watch how fast my hands go. Oh, that was some fast inking, wasn't it? This editing is just a trip. Now let's get it all lined up. Let's make sure it's right. I don't know what that circle was in there for, but it was there. Now let's get the edges of the circle. Let's ink those. That way it'll bring in some more depth to it. I think it'll just add to the depth of it. We'll see. We shall see. Here I go, round and round she goes. Where she stops, nobody knows. Yeah, I think that'll work. Now let's cut some two-sided, double-sided adhesive to stick this to, because I don't know where my AGT gun is. So we're going to just do this. We're going to take the die, and we're going to go over to the Sizzix, and we're going to cut it, and then we're going to come back, and we're going to place it. Go to the Sizzix and cut it. Yes, it'll work. It'll be perfect. It'll be perfect. Just go, Linda, go. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sitting here. This is weird. Doing this voiceover stuff is so weird. So here I am. Don't peel it. Just go cut it already. Yeah, you can tape that. You're not going to use that paper. That's okay. Now go cut it and come back. Let's see what it looks like. Do 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 do. Ah, here we are. We got it. Now, is it really two-sided? Yes, it is. It was bought accidentally thinking that it was sticker paper, but it wasn't. So that come in handy for this project, didn't it? Yes, it did. And let's get that stuck down there. Now, tip, when you're doing this, I'm going from the bottom up. No, I'm going from the top down. Like, I've got the top upside down. And I'm going to, you're going to see where I'm going to place it. And I shouldn't have done it that way. I should have started on the other one, the one that's going to go onto the base of the card. And I should have worked from the bottom up instead of from the top down. And you'll see what I mean as I do this. See, that was fine. Placing that is fine and everything. That's good. But when I go to do the pop dots and all that, oh, yeah, it was a little extra because I didn't place it like I measured it. So we just trim that off. No big deal. But you see that right there? I should have, these pop dots, I should have done that on the other piece. And then just added that acetate piece. So I should have glued that other piece to the card base, then built up my window thing. The reason being is because when you see this, when I get to it, it's not going to be lined up correctly. It's going to be at an angle, which I wasn't stressing. I just left it at an angle, but you'll see it's going to be crooked. And it wouldn't have been if I'd have done it the other way. So I'm going to have this card sitting on my desk reminding me to do it the other way. Let's get these pop dots put there. They can be cut down to 3s. If you don't have foam tape, just use pop dots if you have them. Or you can use glue dots. You just have to stack them so it puts a little... I guess you could stack them. I don't know. But see here, the confetti and all that, that should have been on the other piece. So that that piece could have been lined up straight. So weird to be narrating. I hope you don't hear that shower in the background. It's my house. All the house noises, the pump is going and... Eventually I'm going to have a, oh yeah, let's put some little hearts in there. So when we turn it over, you'll see the big shaped hearts in with the little circles and little confettis that I made. That was so much fun. It was so relaxing to cut that confetti. You know, it's like, so look, I did this and I didn't put a back on it, so I couldn't flip it over to see if it was lined up or nothing. And I work at an angle. That's just how I am. I'm always working at an angle. Now, I could have done a circle bigger than the circle that's there if and had it straight, too. Which I thought I was straight, but I wasn't. And so I just glued them down anyway. And look, it's crooked. And it wanted to tear off the paper with it, so that's why I didn't do it. That's why I didn't take it off and fix it. Because them pop dots are pretty strong adhesive. But I like them. My very first shaker card. I'm kind of very happy with it. Look at shaking, 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 shake. Shake, 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 shake your confetti. Shake, 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 shake your confetti. I'm like a little kid with this stuff, man. It's like when I was a little girl, I would have loved to be able to know how to do this stuff. Oh my gosh. I'm just looking to see if there's any other things I want to place on it. And put hearts on it. And put a sentiment. I need to add a sentiment to it, I think. Then I need to powder, and I should have done this also before I put everything completely together. The edges of the pop dots that I'm using, that way no hair and stuff like that gets stuck in there, because that would just be gross. So if you powder, the stickiness isn't there anymore, if there is any stickiness on the sides. I just wanted to make sure, because I don't want nothing ugly, scraggly looking sticking out of it. Slowly but surely, my cards are getting a little more professional looking, right? Right. I got those little gems last year. After Christmas, May had a really good sale, an art bin sale, where she had things like that for $1. And so I got those, and I got the green ones she had. And I absolutely love them. And right now I'm trying to cover up that tape, that ugly tape on there. But I'm not trying to make my card tacky either. That's just tacky. Tacky, Linda. Tacky, tacky, tacky. Tacky. Tacky, I tell you. Let's just cut them and place them individually. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. It's better than tacky string going down. The space between them makes them a lot nicer, I think. And they look way better than that tape showing. That tape was horrible. It's about time for coffee. So, if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more of what's coming, anything else that I'm doing, other videos that I have, subscribe to my channel. And if you want to be notified when I go live or when I do anything like that, please hit the little bell for notifications so you can be notified. Alright, guys, you have a great evening, and shake, 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 shake your confetti. Bye.